beautiful people, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Pauline. I hope you're all doing fine, because guys, I am fantastic and I thank God for this day. Welcome to today's video. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for clicking this video. Thank you for staying tuned, guys. And today I just want to welcome you to this video, and without further ado, I just wanted to jump straight to the topic. But before we do so, kindly, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, take a minute to do so, and I will be so grateful. To my new subscribers, thank you and welcome to the family, and to my returning subscribers, be blessed, guys. Now guys, let's go straight to the video. And as you have seen on the title below, we are going to know how to send money back home. Someone requested this video and it will not be that long because it's brief, and I just want to explain to her and someone else who's maybe back at home who wants to come join us here, but at some point you don't know how you will be sending the money back home. So guys, I am just here to brief you and to give you the information that maybe I have. It might not be full information, but it will be helpful to you. So without further ado, straight to the video. So guys, if you are in Kenya and you want to come here, just feel free, come. And you think that's the best decision that you have made. And now guys, you have been asking yourself, if I go maybe to work in Oman, if I go to work in Qatar, if I go to Saudi, if I go to Dubai or any other country in the Gulf, how can I send money back home? It is simple. When you come here, for instance, if you're working as an housemaid, you can send your money. It's not that hard to send your money, but first thing you should know is housemaid are not supposed to go out. If you get a family whereby they will allow you to go and send your money outside, you will be very lucky. But if you will not send, if you cannot go out, that doesn't mean that it is the end of it, but still you can get someone who can go and send their money for you, as long as you know the details of who you're sending the money to, or the details of where the money will go. You get it? Yeah. So number one, we have an option of Western Union, whereby you go to Western Union, send the money to, let's say for instance you're sending the money to your mom. You should know her real names without missing any number, any name, any letter. That is what I mean. So if you know your mom, you should be able to know her real names, exact name. Don't miss any letter. Don't put something else that is not inside the ID, because that can lead for her not to get that money. So you should be so careful when you put the details. That is number one. And number two, you should as well know her ID number, the exact ID number. Make sure you put it. And if you do not know anything, it is better for you to call back home, confirm everything before you send the money, because you might end up losing the money as well. And number three, which is the most important, when you send the cash, you will always get a receipt like this. Just a minute. You will always get a receipt like this, or maybe another type of receipt depending with where they went to send the cash. After getting the receipt, you have to confirm the details if they're okay or not. If there is a problem with how the money was sent, if there's a problem with the details that you gave out, it is well for you to speak out before it is too late, because remember, with Western Union, the money can only be active, or you can take the money only after 4 days. No, within 4 days. Yeah, after 4 days you cannot get the money. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe it is lost or they cannot return, but that is what happens. So you have to be careful when you fill in the details. Make sure whatever detail you're giving is something that is being used and something that you know it will not bring any trouble. So for instance, if you put your mom's number, like phone number or ID number, and it is not okay, you can go back, or you can give whoever sent the cash to you and let that person go and say that the number is not okay and they have to change it. But one thing you should know is, maybe you were sending money to your mom, right? And you end up giving the wrong number, let's say like the wrong name, for instance. Or maybe now you were sending for your mom and you just realized that your mom is not at the exact place that you wanted her to take money. Let's say for example she's in Mombasa and she was supposed to pick the money in Mombasa in 4 days, and she happens to be in Nakuru and she will be back to Mombasa in a week. That means by the time that she will be going back, 4 days will be over and there is a possibility for her not getting the cash. The only thing that you can do is check for someone who is available, or check with your mom before you send the money. Know if she's around or not. Know if she can receive the money or not before sending the money, right? Another thing, if that happens, your mom or whoever you are sending the cash to is not around, and that happens that you've already sent the cash and she's not there to receive the money, that doesn't mean like your money is lost, but there's also another option of you giving out another person's name or another person's ID number or details, whereby they can change and the money will go to that another person, not now your mom. But you cannot refund the cash and get it back. You get it? If you make a mistake, you are sending the money for your mom, and maybe your mom is not around and she will not be around for 4 days, that means after 4 days you cannot have the money. So if that happens, you have to give out another person's details, money like name, ID number, everything, every detail that you need that person to do. But in the receipt, when they bring it, still in your receipt it will indicate your mom's name, because that was the original receipt that you gave out. Remember, now this one they're just changing the details, so the receipt will still read your mom's name. But the truth is, when that person goes to take the money and he provides the ID, he will receive the money. He or she will receive the money that you have sent to them. Now, that was for the sender. When we come to the receiver, if you are sending money to me, I am back in Kenya, or if I am back in Kenya and you are sending money to me, what will happen is I have to go to the Western Union, or I have to visit any bank that has Western Union services. It's not a must for you to take yourself to the Western Union bank or something, but in any bank nowadays they still have Western Union desk. So you go there, you tell them you have been sent money from this place and they want you want to withdraw the cash, you want to get the money. But before that, there are some details that they ask you. So it is good when you are sending money, if it was sent by your boss, if it was sent by the driver or anyone who sent the cash, make sure you get the exact name of the sender. You are not the sender. The sender is the person who went to the bank and did the transaction. So if it was done by your driver, make sure that you take the full names of the driver, because they are the ones that are written in the receipt. Okay, send the name to your mom or whoever you send the money to, so that when they go to the bank and they asked about the sender name, they will not be stranded at the bank. So after they provide the sender name, most of the times they do ask, so be careful when you do that. After they give out the sender name, they have to provide the ID. So it is a must for them or for someone who is going to receive the cash to go with the national ID, original, not copy, photocopy. Have the sender name of whoever sent you the cash, and you should know where the cash is coming from which country. I think nowadays there have been so many cases of theft, or so many cases of stories that maybe made them take those decisions. So it is good to comply to them, and that was for the sender and receiver. And we also have another type of sending money, which is M-Pesa. We all know M-Pesa, and M-Pesa is like a mobile banking. So what you can do is you have to write your full names, your mobile number, or the name of the person you're sending money to. If you don't want the money to come into your phone and you want them to go to your mom, you can as well write. But as for me, I always prefer to send the money in my phone. Then from there, I will know how to do with them. Why? Because most of the times, like, you find maybe the network was not good, there were maybe delays when sending the cash, and you will not know if maybe your mom will send the money or not. But if the money was supposed to come direct to you, you will know if you will get the cash or not before it is too late. So this happened to me. It was, I think, last month. I was supposed to receive money because I had given out the money to be sent. But then, yes, I get the message, and they said like the message was it was, someone was trying to send the money and it failed. so it did not come to my M-Pesa account. And that is when I got the message, and I went straight to my madam and I told her I got this message and the money is not in my phone. And she had to call again, and whoever sent the money went back to the bank and they rectified everything. So it is good. If you are here and you have your M-Pesa number and you wanted someone to send the money through M-Pesa, just give out your M-Pesa number, give out the details, and wait for the money to come into your phone before you send it to your family. Sending straight to your family is not bad, but I think with M-Pesa, because of the delays and so many inconveniences, it is better for you to receive the money in your phone. That was number 2, and I think I will close it up there because I didn't have so much to say about this. So I hope the little that I have said or the much that I have said, it is going to help you. And again, I say, yeah, the third thing, sorry, I forgot. There are 3. The third thing that you're supposed to do, there's also another way of sending money, and this is sending money to your account, or to any person's account. And how does this happen? You know, you're sending money to another country while you're in a different country. What you have to do, you should have a SWIFT number from that bank. Yeah, you should know that bank. If you do not have the SWIFT number, you can tell someone to pick it for you, or before coming here. That is something that you should take care of before coming. I think this is better for you because you're still in Kenya. This is the best time for you. Go to the bank, work out the details, or maybe go and open an account. Come here while you're ready and you know you have an account where you can send your money to, because most of the cases you will come here, you will see the money, maybe you will end up misusing it, or you will end up sending it to other people, and by the end of 2 years you will have nothing to show, or you will have nothing for you. So make sure it is good. When you eat 2 bob, make sure you save at least 5 bob for your tomorrow. Okay, so you should have a SWIFT number, and that you can only get it from the bank. You cannot get it from anywhere else. And if you come here, they cannot send the money straight to your bank account because they do not have the SWIFT number. Yep. And also there's also another way. If you have a bank account and you don't have a SWIFT number, the other option that you can do is send the money to your M-Pesa, and also you should have a pay bill to that bank. Sending money to bank is free. If I don't know, but where I sent, it doesn't have charges, but it will depend on the bank that you're sending. But when you are saving money to the bank through pay bill, it is free of charge. It will not cut you any charges. I don't know if it's all banks or no, but you will not be charged. So that is another way of you sending money back home or sending money back to someone. Maybe you would like to opt sending money to someone to receive it through a bank, or you would like to send him or send cash to whoever you want to send to receive through Western Union, or maybe at your own comfort you can send to M-Pesa. And with that short being said, I thank you so much for that request. Be blessed, and I hope this is going to help you and many other people who wanted to know about this. Be blessed, guys. Thank you for watching, and God may bless you. May God bless you. Yep. And may God bless you, guys. I love you. Thank you for watching. Do not forget, support this girl. We are still growing, and we're going in a very high rate. I thank you all for supporting me and for staying tuned. Be blessed, and until next time, guys, take care and stay safe. I love you, and ciao. Bye bye.